Neha, can you please tell me about each components, like what is the role of air, what is the role of soil?
Yeah, ma'am, I
Yeah, let's go one by one.
Abiotic components. Air. Air is essential for all the living organisms on the earth.
Hmm.
Okay. First, let me read all the points that will be more, I think so.
No, first tell me whatever is there at the top of your mind. Just tell me whatever is there at the top of your mind.
Actually, we all know we all take in air or even oxygen
Mm-hmm.
and give out carbon dioxide. We
Correct.
get oxygen from these plants,
Hmm.
and when I tell you that, that time the question arrives that how do plants breathe or like that? They
Mm-hmm.
take in carbon dioxide,
Hmm.
which is from the air. So if plants are not there, we are not there. That
Hmm.
means air is an essential component for everything, and also plants use carbon dioxide for the process of photosynthesis.
Correct. Correct. That's air. Now what about soil?
Soil. Soil, we all know it is the topmost layer of the earth, which has rich in minerals, microorganisms, which help a plant in many ways.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Even I can give you an example for that, because if we didn't plant like a plant in soil, or we
Huh.
keep a plant in like a lot of like pebbles in that, no soil, but
Hmm.
then will a plant grow? No, never.
No. Yeah.
So that's why this point is true, I think so. Soil also possesses certain space which loads water particles.
Correct.
Yeah. For this, I want to really ask you a question that when a rain comes,
Hmm.
where does this all water deposit?
What do
For
you
that,
think? Yeah,
the
tell me.
answer is this, because there is certain space in the soil
Hmm.
where there is the water is like uh, will not move there. It will be what back there. Something.
Very good. Very well explained, because as we said that, the topmost layer is soil. For example, these are all soil. And we all know that below the layer of soil, if this is the layer of soil, then below the layer of soil, we have sand particles, right? So these are all sand particles which are a little far away to each other. And just below the sand particle layer, we have here the groundwater table, right? And just below this layer, we have big rocks and gravels situated here, correct? So this is how when there is rain, for example, there is rain coming here. So the work of the soil is, it percolates down here like this and it goes till the water table out here.
Now,
That's
water table, what does it do? Like, let me ask you, like, water table, like, does it catch, like, will it catch the water and stay it there, or will the area of pebbles will make it stay there?
no. So water table, the work of the water table is that, it stores the water for human beings, for the plants, for everyone to use in future. So when in the villages, when you have seen the wells, right, the tube well, the river, the ponds, they're all connected to the water table. And once the water table dries up, you will see that the well has also dried up, the lake has dried up, the river has dried up. So basically the water table is a huge resource, is a huge kind of a water tank for the entire planet, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we come to the third point, which is water. Yashika? Yashika, you're there, no?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm here.
Yashika, can you please discuss about the importance of water in a habitat?
So, three-fourths of the earth is covered with water. Water is essential for life, which means
Correct.
almost 3/4 of the earth is completely covered. Completely covered in water. And water is really, really useful for life. The second point, water forms a medium for many metabolic reactions taking place inside the body. So digestion and other reactions
transportation
in the body, water helps in taking place.
Correct, right.
The reactions to take place. So water can be fresh or marine water. Water can be fresh water or even sea water.
Correct.
Animals living in water are called aquatic organisms, which means all the living organisms living in water are called aquatic organisms. Plants, especially living in water, are called hydrophytes.
Hydrophytes, very good. And what are the name of the plants which are found in the deserts? What are they known as?
Can I?
Okay, let Yashika try. Yashika, what is the name of the plants found in the desert area?
Usually there are many cactuses in the desert.
Yeah, but which category do they fall into? What are they called? They're just like hydrophytes. What are they called as?
Can I? If you don't
Yeah,
know.
Neha. Yes, Neha. Go ahead.
Ma'am, xerophytes.
Very good. Xerophytes.
Ma'am, actually, I also want to give a point that the xerophytes are also found in the mountain region, because when I go through the the e-book in the mountains, there I also saw plants present on the hillside xerophytes.
Yes. So why do you think they have written xerophytes even in the mountains? Why?
That's I'm not sure actually. Actually, that was a new knowledge for me.
So see, basically, when we'll be studying the chapter of mountains, we'll be studying, but still I'm just giving, I don't know what's wrong with this pen again today. So basically, what happens in mountains? Mountains are of several types. One is a rocky mountain, right? For example, this is a rocky mountain. In a rocky mountain, you will find it to be full of rocks, big rocks, small rocks and everything, right? There are rocks, which are a little, what do you say, a little barren. You will find just a little grass, so maybe a little shrub. Yes.
I got disconnected. I had to log out and log in again. So can you tell me what you were explaining?
So you did not miss much actually. Soon after you finished, we discussed that desert plants are known as xerophytes.
Okay.
And then Neha wanted to know, why are there xerophytes even on mountains? Right? So basically, this is a mountain where you'll only find little bit of grass, little bit open patch where there's nothing growing, and then a little shrub here, etc. Then you'll find a mountain which has got very thick forestation, right? Everywhere there's lush green tree and there is grass and everything. And on the other hand, you will find mountains which is like coniferous trees, coniferous forests, all the Christmas trees, ferns and everything. So aren't these all four different kinds of mountains? Yes or no? No answer from anyone?
Ma'am, yeah, I just went for a while. I actually didn't get what.
Okay. So basically all these four mountains, yes, Yashika, they're all four different kinds of mountains. So this mountain which has got a rocky terrain and is very dry, maybe you might find these kind of rocky mountains maybe somewhere in the in the Kutch region, Gujarat, Rajasthan side, those sides. So here the plants, even if they grow, they would be all xerophytic plants because they would require very little water to grow. Even if you find one or two plants growing here, because they can survive in very little or very less water also. Even if you don't water them, or even if they don't receive, rainfall for a month, 2, 3, still they can survive. That's xerophytes on mountains. Okay. Okay, Yashika, can you discuss about sunlight? Then Fawaz will discuss about temperature.
Ma'am, I can. Yeah. Sunlight. Sun is an ultimate source of energy for all the living organisms on Earth. So sun is a really big source of. It gives so much energy to all the living organisms on Earth. All the living organisms. And the energy is called solar energy.
Correct.
Plants depend on sunlight for synthesizing their food by the process of photosynthesis. So plants need sunlight as one of the most important things plants need to make food.
Correct.
By using for the process of photosynthesis.
Correct. Okay, fine. So basically animals, plants, yes. So basically animals, plants, all of them would require sunlight. Correct? Now going to temperature, Fawaz, can you please tell me what is the role of temperature? How much hot or how much cold a place is?
Yes, ma'am.
Or whether that place has got humidity, whether that place has got rainfall or not. Whether that place will receive snow or whether that place will receive hailstorm or not, right? So the temperature tells us a lot many things.
Yes, ma'am.
So depending on the temperature of certain places, the animals would also adapt themselves or behave accordingly in their habitat. Correct?
I was actually muted and I was speaking. I'm so really sorry.
Okay, no issues.
Types of habitat. Terrestrial habitat. Actually, terrestrial means which and all are on the earth.
Terra
Like,
means
not
earth.
on the
Terra means
earth,
land.
like on the land.
Hmm.
And terrestrial habitats are further classified into forests, grasslands, deserts, mountains, and polar regions.
Correct. So, and on the other hand, what do we have? We have aquatic habitat.
Yeah, types of habitat, aquatic and habitat. Aquatic habitat means like we know like what and all are in the water. They are also classified into freshwater habitat, marine habitat, and coastal habitat.
Coastal habitat, correct. Very good. Okay, Yashika, now tell me, now if we have to go back to terrestrial habitat, what are the different types of terrestrial habitat we have? Yashika?
Ma'am, I can't see the screen.
Yeah, so please go ahead, tell us what are the different types of terrestrial habitat?
Yeah, there are deserts, there are grasslands, and there are mountains, forests, and even polar regions.
Correct.